I'm Tony. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, special welcome to you. Today, I'm so happy. I'm going to be bringing you a look from the Crow palette from Wicked Widow Beauty. I am so ecstatic that I was able to get a piece of this collection, and it is just mind-blowing. If you look, like this one right here and this one right here are both hollow chromes. Oh my goodness. Let me take the plastic off so you can actually see what's going on. There we go. Aren't they beautiful? I just cannot wait. And hopefully you guys aren't bored to tears, but I'm going to be bringing a little bit of the story, not the story, but like what the names of the shadows mean or what they could possibly mean, because there are so many things in the movie that could go with these things. It just, I don't know. I really, really love the Crow, and my fiance is an even bigger fan of the Crow, and he actually wants to get this palette for himself, not to use, but to keep as a memento. He didn't really get much. They didn't have a whole lot back in the day for the Crow, as far as like, you know, things that you could use to keep as mementos and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I have a ton of brushes and all this, and I wrote down what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of nervous, so this is weird. I don't usually get nervous for doing like looks out of an eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to start with the color Forever, and I am known for going for really daring looks. I did have a look on my eye. I tried to take it off the best I could. I still have remnants of blue eyeshadow on that won't come off, but we're going to cover that up. So we're going to go into the color Forever, which has one of those little crows in it. Too cute. And just as an FYI, in the movie there is a quote that says, "Buildings burn, people die, but nothing lasts forever." So that could be part of what this shade is called, like why the shade is called Forever. It's actually a pretty memorable quote from the movie. There's a few quotes that are pretty memorable, and that is definitely one of them. Now, I am going above my crease because my eyes are so hooded. You can go in your crease, you can go above your crease, below your crease, do what you want to do. But if you're going to follow this to the T, I'm going above my crease. And then right at the bottom corner, I'm going to bring that in. I'm going to go over it, so it's not the biggest deal. Now, I'm not going over the whole thing, but I'm going to tap into this a little bit and go into it a bit harder because I want some payoff. And there we go. My dogs are barking. If you hear them, I apologize. I can't really help it. And they probably want to go outside, and there's not much I can do. So hopefully it will stop in a second. Okay. All right. So, still working on this color forever. Just deepening up everything. Really, really happy with how this is coming out. I don't like that I keep doing this little peak thing, but I feel like a clown. Let me fix that a little bit. There we go. That's better. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm just rounding it out so it doesn't look pointy. Okay. So let me bring that in. And I forgot my color switch. Whoops. Okay, let me grab my color switch because I can't live without it. I know I probably won't use these brushes more than once or twice, but it's still like a habit that I can't not do. Okay, the next color that we're going to go into is Immortal, whatever. I didn't say that right. Immortal. And that is because I believe Eric Draven, the main character of The Crow, becomes immortal 1 year after his death. And with The Crow, he gains superpowers. I'll get further into that in a couple, but this is the color Immortal. It's a dark, dark red. I don't want to get fallout with this because it is super, super dark. So we're just gonna fade that in a little bit. And then maybe, I always cover up my lid. It's a habit. I always do it normally in wrong place. Okay, I'm glad I did that or noticed that. Okay, we're bringing Immortal up, and I just want to kind of fade that up, and that's fine. All right. My eyes are two different shapes. It drives me nuts, but trying to get used to it. And like, I haven't had to get used to it until recently because I'm really, really trying with my makeup to get things on point. So this is toast. So I'm going to put that to the side and go to another brush. That was a Glam Light, what is it? 02, from the Michaela Pot 2. Let me finish doing my outer makeup, and then I'll go for the blending and stuff. Next, we're gonna go for the color Draven, and that is Eric's last name. Eric is the main character of the movie. Thus, I'm gonna keep using this brush just because the color is way, way darker, and it actually should work perfectly fine on the brush because it's darker. So just trying my best not to get fallout, or at least not much. Okay, sorry I'm covering my face up and everything. All right. Okay, so Haven't said it. Nobody ever answers me. But how are y'all doing? Lovely, I hope. Wonderful. Something along those lines. Hopefully you're in as good of a mood as I am because I got my palette. I'm very happy. Next we are gonna go into the color Crow. And this color is not what I thought it was, but that's okay. We're just gonna go into it anyway. This just looks like a darker black. I thought this was a shimmery black, like maybe a satin or a black with like a glitter top on it, but it's not. Okay, my thing with this one is people once believed that the crow was something, hold on, that when someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. It's quite interesting. And I actually sat down and researched this, and my fiance helped me along because he loves this movie so much. So I actually had fun prepping for this video. It was quite enjoyable. All right, next up, we're gonna go for the color Visions. And what are we gonna use as far as a brush? Okay. Did I tell you guys what brush I just had? Oh, it was that Michaela one. I used it for all 4 of the things on my eyes. Okay, next I'm going to go into the color Visions. I have this little Wet n Wild brush. I've had it for like 4 years and it's still going strong. So nothing wrong with staying with the old school. Okay. This color is a little hard to pick up, but I'll get there. And it's like a red orange. It's a really bright red orange. And I'm going to spray that. Okay. And we're going to put this on the inner part of the eye. I'm going to go back into the color Visions. And Visions is part of the, let me spray this again. Part of the movie, Eric sees visions all throughout the movie of what happened to him and Shelly, his fiance. Shelly, his fiance, was killed in front of him and assaulted. I'm not going to go any further with that. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. So, but this has some fallout, but it is gorgeous. It really, really is gorgeous. And it really does have a lot of fallout. But it's so chunky, it just falls. All right. So there goes that. I need a little more on this side. So there goes that. Gonna just block that off, and now we are gonna go into the color Vengeance. And Vengeance is basically the whole theme of the movie, because Eric is trying to get vengeance for the death of his fiancée Shelly. And like I said, it's like the whole theme of the movie. Vengeance, without vengeance, this movie would not exist. I don't know if you guys can see like the hollow in that black, but it is stunning. Just stunning. I want to make sure I have enough, but I don't want to have too much. I don't like wasting these shadows because I know they're super expensive. I don't have many of them, and I think this is my only black one. So, all right. Okay. Now, all right, I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'm gonna grab this Moda shader brush, and we're just gonna go and do some windshield wiper motions over the red, just over the red. And I don't want to go too far in. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing over here. All right, now I'm gonna kind of flip it over to the other side a little bit, and then we're gonna go into the black, and we're gonna just get that a little blown out, a little bit. I don't need a ton, but I don't want it to look totally, you know what I mean? I don't want a straight line there. So there goes that. I think that's good enough. Maybe not. Me. Just do this a little better up top, and then there we go. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the color Shelly. Shelly, which, what am I doing with this color? This is gonna be a I don't know if I want to do one of these, but I'm gonna lightly just put this up there so that there's a stark difference between my eyebrow and the eyeshadow. Let me get a little more, and I just want to put it right there. Now I'm going to take the color Shelly again, and as I said before, Shelly is Eric's fiance that he watched die and get hurt very badly, and that is what the name of this color means. I hope you guys are enjoying my weird little spiel about what everything means. And then Sarah is the next one. Where is it? Sarah. There it is. Okay. And Sarah was like Shelly's little sister, but she wasn't. Her mother was strung out on morphine. So, she stuck to Shelly's side for the most part and didn't stay with her mother very often. So that is the last color out of the palette that I'm going to use for this look. I thought about doing 2 looks, but I don't know. If I do another look, I'll just come back with like a get ready with me or something like that, and I'll use this. I don't want to use it too much because I kind of want to have one just in case my fiance doesn't get one. I know he wanted to get one for the restock, but I don't know if he's going to have the money or whatever. And I just kind of want to have it in good condition. It's just one of those things. I don't know. Maybe I'm being weird, but okay. There's that. Let me... All right. Now, last up, I use this. And that is a Luxie 221, a flat definer. Now, I'm going to take this and okay. And that was just an eyeliner that I use for my lips because I don't have a black lip liner. Hold on. This is from LA Girl. This is their matte flat velvet lipstick in the color Raven. Darn, we were so close. All right, I'm gonna go in with this Morphe Lucky Charms eyeliner. There goes that. And I'm gonna pop on some mascara and some lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, everybody, I am back. Here is the look. I think it looks awesome. I'm really happy with the palette. I know I've only used it once, so I can't really say a whole lot, but I really like it. Like, I think as far as the theme goes, they went perfect. It really is, I mean, for being a scary movie, you only have so much you can do, but with what they had, they did a lot. So I'm really happy with what they did with the palette. And if I was you and I was even remotely interested and I was just checking on people's reviews, I would definitely pick it up if you can afford the $60 like price tag. Definitely a score. And I'm not big into red shadows. I know some of you guys might not be normal with me, but I'm not huge on red shadow. I feel like it bleeds on me and stuff, but this doesn't seem to be too messy. So I actually really like it so far. So anyway, I love and appreciate every single one of you, wherever you guys are, whatever time of day it is. I hope you're having a great one, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much for being here and watching me do the crow. All right, bye guys.